Hello and welcome everyone, it's Claire again, and today we are going to be doing another button making tutorial. This time it is from a company named Caydo. I'm going to show you how to make a magnet, and this is going to be a little magnet you could put on your fridge. I'm going to show you how to make a bottle opener. I'm going to show you how to make ribbons and regular pins and also adjust the sizings of the buttons all in this one contraption. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, when you receive the Caydo 3-in-1 button maker, it's going to come with 3 different sizes for your buttons. So you will be getting assembly parts for 25mm, 32mm, and 58mm buttons. You will also be getting a ton of button pin parts. So there's going to be magnets, there's going to be regular pins, there's going to be ribbon type pins, and all sorts of different gear. I'm going to start with the 32mm and I'm going to show you how to make a magnet with the 32mm parts. So here's the first part you are going to need. This part is obviously just the base component. And then when you take the 32mm out of its little box, it will come with the top portion and it will come with the bottom portion. As I said in my previous video with the pin buttons, you're going to want to follow the little groove. So there's a little groove here and a little groove here. It's going to be facing this way, which is away from the lever. And it's also going to be facing into this little notch here. Into the notch and push it all the way up until it clicks, and it should be a little wiggly down here. Then you're going to again take the 32mm bottom portion, and these 2 pieces also are going to be opposing the lever. So you will slide them in. There's a little groove here. You slide them in, and then you lift up. As you see there, you lift it up so that it can slide through. And then you can just toggle back and forth, and this is going to hold it in place so that it won't come apart. If you really wanted to stabilize it, you could add these 2 little pieces into the A and the B holes. But I'm not going to do that because I feel like this is already pretty stable enough. For the magnets, you want to assemble everything. I've got my little, this one is going to be a little bit larger, but it fits over the 32-inch piece. It's the plastic piece. You want one of the little mini magnets. As you see, there are 10 of them that are included. And the little mini magnet is going to go onto this portion here. So there's a little like dip here. And this is the back part. It has a rim on the back. And then it has the little dip portion that you put the magnet over. Then you also have the front part. You're gonna want your artwork. So for my artwork, I actually paint, and I made prints of my artwork into these little circular forms. You can also use their pre-cut white pieces, and you can just draw a design onto it and make sure that the design is not going to go past this metal interior, because this part is going to be going underneath. It's going to be held in when you press it down. So if you're going to do art, make sure that you do it that way. Otherwise, I'm going to cut mine, and as I cut it, I'm actually going to make sure that it is sized at the same size as my white. So luckily I have extra that isn't going to be compromised. So now you either have created your white, your artwork on top of the white, whether you painted over it, you drew, you wrote something, or you have printed something that is going to be the same size as the white piece. Okay, now we're going to put everything together. So as you can see here, this is still the lever. It is facing this way. And then I have my little toggling things. So let's see if I can show you again a little bit better how we are going to put this. I'll just show you from this angle. And again, here's my toggler. Here's my lever. It is facing me here this way. And then here's my A. So with the A, I'm going to be putting the metal front piece. I'm going to be putting my artwork facing toward this. And then I'm going to be putting my clear piece over the artwork. On the B side here, this is where I have my little magnet piece. You see the magnet is already attached to the back. I'm going to flip that so that the rim is facing up. And I'm going to put it into the B slot here. So now we have A. Let's put A directly underneath. As you can see, I'm going to clamp down. And then I'm going to push through to the B. And again, clamp down. And then you have your little magnet. So here's the magnet, and it's going to magnetize onto things like so. Very cute. And if you want, you can glue. Apparently this isn't, you know, gonna stay on there, but you can glue the little magnet onto the back. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the 58mm. Move through this. So we're gonna pull up the little toggle so that you can get this thing through. Take this out. This is the 32 one. And then we're gonna pull that down and out of the base. So goodbye to that. Now we're gonna put the 58mm pieces in. So here it is again. You see the little groove, you see the little notch, and these are gonna go opposing, facing away from the lever. Just like before, you put it right into the center there until it clicks, and there you have it. Again, here we go. These are the A and B. So A is going to come first toward me, and here are the little notches. We're going to put them in, slide them in, lift up the top portions so that we can get these two little things through. And now you have your 58 toggling through A and the B, like so. Okay, so A is closest to me, B is over here. And same thing again goes if you want to do your artwork here, paint or draw. It comes with pre-cut pieces and the clear film to go over that as well. These are the 58mm sizes. But I've decided I'm just going to use my own art. Here's my art, the front piece. And we have the actual back piece with the bottle opening contraption here. I'm just assembling everything here. So here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my art on top of the white because my art is actually a little bit smaller than the 58. And this is going to work just fine for me. And then I put my plastic piece over that. Here we have A, which was right next to me here. I'm gonna put this front piece down on A. I'm gonna put my art in the center here and the sleeve over it like so. And again, my art is facing up here. On the B side, we have the bottle opener. And I'm going to make sure the rim is facing up and the front of the bottle opener is facing down into the slot of B and then facing the same direction as my art. Starting with A, press down. It will go inside and then you're going to press down onto the B. You've got your bottle opener. So here's my art, and then on the other side is the bottle opening contraption. Okay everyone, so now we're going to make a ribbon. This one took me a little while to figure out, so watch carefully. I have my frontal piece. This is the regular metal rim. I have my clear plastic coating. We have our artwork here again. And then we have a few other elements. So here's the ribbon. It comes in the package just like this. You're also going to want to find this black piece because this is crucial for making all of this work. I found this out after trial and error. You want this piece, and then you also want this piece. This thing that looks kind of like a donut, we have an edge that's coming up and it's soft. And then we have an edge that is going inward and it's like got the grooves in it. So this is the flat side, this is the soft lifted side. We want it to be facing downward. So the soft lifted side will face down. First, we will put this little black rim into B. So that goes into B. The little donut thing with the rim, the flat side facing up. Now in A, we want our metal piece. We want our artwork, which you may design, draw, paint on this, or you could just do what I'm doing and my original artwork is going in the center here. Make sure that the rim and there is space where there's not going to be artwork on the outer portion, because when you clamp it down, that part is going to be hidden. Then you want your clear plastic sleeve on everything. Now let's go ahead and this part we'll leave for later. So go ahead and press down A. And that puts the design up inside. We're going to shift it over to B. Remember, you've got the black rim underneath, this little rim, super important. And then you've got your little donut with the soft lifted side down and the flat side up. Now we're going to go ahead, press down again, all the way down. And now you've got your artwork with the rim here. So you've got your rim with the soft open rim coming up and out, and then you have your artwork. The little black piece was just there to keep everything lifted enough so that this whole thing would work. Now, in order to attach it, you see the little donut side here, and you see the pin part of the ribbon. On this side, there are 3 little notches. You can see it well. There's the 3 little notches. You're gonna put your artwork right into the center and you're going to press it in so that those notches will click into place. Hopefully they'll click into place. There you go. You hear the click. You just got to get it in the right spot. And then you have your ribbon, your artwork with your ribbon on it, or your text or whatever. And then you can pin it to your shirt or whatever you want. So now we have made a magnet. We have made a bottle opener. We've made a ribbon. And lastly, we can make a pin. And that is all coming from this Caydo 3-in-1 button maker that you can get online. I'll link below. Really great. There's so many different like options here. There's so many different things. There's even one that you can stand up. Like it's got a stand. So you can like create your pin and then you have it standing up like a little, I don't even know, maybe for a wedding or something, like people's names that they're just standing up. Now let's go ahead. We're going to switch to the 25, the smallest one. And hopefully by now you guys know how to do this. But if not, it's a great refresher. So taking all of the little bits out. we're going to lift up this part. We're going to slide out the 58mm, and we're going to pull down and release the 58mm top portion. So we are going to be using the 25mm portion. So here it is again. As you know, the lever versus the notches are going to be opposing it. Lift it up and put it in till you hear the click. We want A to be facing closest to us. So we're going to slide A through, lift that part so that they can go in. Now you can toggle back and forth easily. And let's go ahead and make a little pin here. 25mm pieces. I've got so many to choose from. We've got our little topper part, top of the pin. We've got the pin back in metal. I actually have even options to make keychains. If you guys want to see the rest of these, let me know in a video and I can make more. I can make the keychain, I can make the little standing thing, and I can make more different options for you guys because this video is getting crazy. Then we also have our little clear sleeves and our pre-cut pieces to make artwork. And this time, yes, I'm going to just draw something onto the artwork. So it's hard to see here, but let's go ahead and just make our little drawing. So this is just for like a very basic drawing, but you know, it's all good. It's my last one here. So we've got the A here. We're gonna put our front piece. We're gonna put our art piece facing up toward the groove, and then the clear plastic sleeve. On the B section, we're going to be putting our pin, and we want the back part of the pin, the part that is not going to be seen later, we want that facing up. So let's go ahead, put A down, lever down, and shift over to B, press down. And here we have our little piece. Here's our little artwork. Here is the pin portion. Now you can see it. You can pin this on. And I know it's hard to see my little artwork. So give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.